Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Get your mind right. Keep it going.
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today. Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care.
You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Whoa, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, Brandon Marketing.
Yo, bro,
Freddie.
that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something
No, that's
like
mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
that. Wait, no. MP project? What is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa, whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this
No.
case?
The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait,
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
no, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
man, I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
That's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Paul. Torrey Craig is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
All Hart needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Lee outside. To the paint. And the basket by Okogie.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's MP for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Paul outside. Back to Lee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A wide open look here for Craig. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Here's Embiid. Can't hit from in close.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Okogie misses. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Knicks. Maxey passes to Gonzalez. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Now here's Paul. Last time, 14 points for him. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Chalk up 2 there. Okogie's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, I think this is something Okogie has to keep doing. He's got to shoot it whenever the shot is given to him. Keep the defense honest.
Here's Harris. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
The 76ers trail. Maxey into the lane, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Paul kicks to Lee. The pass to Craig. There's a Kogi, and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul outside. Over Harden.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
MP looking around. Harden finds MP. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Passes to Okogie. Lee outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Damian Lee at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Lee. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 14. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. You've got Lee. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Gonzalez. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got 7 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
All up top, guarded by Harden. And it's Paul missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Suns trail by 18. Lee outside. Pass to Craig. Here's Paul, guarded by Harden. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Harden against Paul. And that one hits back iron. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Now here's Gonzalez. His last outing, he had 18 points. The feed to Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
76ers have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the second free throw, good. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Lee outside. Pass to Okogie. Back to Lee. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
Suns trail by 16. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Now here's Harden. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Gonzalez passes to Harris. Clock at 6. 13 feet away. The 76ers with another miss. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the 76ers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Ayton kicks to Craig. Ball outside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here is Harris. Maxey finds MP. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's Ayton, and he banks in the layup. Ayton's got his 2nd basket of the night. Philadelphia leading by 18. Harden the pass to Gonzalez. Down low, 6 to shoot, and the basket by Harris.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Craig can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Now, here is Harden. He had 25 points last game. Now, here's Craig. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Kogi is such a tough matchup inside, in part because he's got long arms to go with tremendous athleticism.
And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in. The 76ers leading by 19 points. MP with the bounce pass. Harris passes to Embiid over Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Ayton.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ross is checked in for Okogie, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And the Suns call time. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Harold is checked in for Embiid. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Here's Baisley. Count it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Harden dishes to MP. Harden right side. Lee with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
And the 76ers making a change here. Elton's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Landale's checked in. Suns trail by 17. Ross on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 22 is their biggest lead. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's Gonzalez. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Gonzalez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Here's Baisley. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Rebound by Harrell. 76ers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Gonzalez into the lane. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Melton passes to Harrell. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Melton against Ross. Now the pass to Baisley. No good from outside. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They have a 19-point lead. Gonzalez, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Suns call time here.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Landry Shamit's checked in for the Suns. Passes it to Payne. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Milton. In the corner, Harrell with it. He's looking for MP and finds him. It doesn't go for him. Suns trail by 19. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now here's Payne. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's Gonzalez. He's got 8. Melton.
Suns foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
That's his first
And he shot
personal
foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76. So it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic.
The Suns, 45.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
MP is out there with Embiid. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Maxey in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Ayton against Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Phoenix. Harden bounce pass. Gonzalez against Craig. Maxey in the corner. Steps back and fires. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From 11 feet away. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Free throw no good for Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
The assist, the highest.
Lee outside. Out to the wing. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. That misses off the backboard. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Paul with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
Harris kicks to MP. There's the dish to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gonzalez has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Lee. He's covered by Maxey. Paul looking over the floor. Over Harden. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. Craig's got 7.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Harris kicks to MP. Embiid in the corner. Over Ayton. And the 76ers get it back. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ayton inside. Guarded by Embiid. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 16. Maxey finds MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Sixers.
He's off on the second. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the pass to Okogie. And here is Lee. Paul with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Ayton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Gonzalez. Dishes it to Harris. In the corner, Harden. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Harris inside. He's got 11. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Craig passes to Okogie. Here's Paul, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And so Paul nails both of them. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Okogie. He's got 12. Paul, right side. Lee outside. Passes it to Okogie. Paul against Harden. Paul's shot is off.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Suns trail by 13. Lee outside. He kicks it to Ayton. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Yeah, good job to take it right at that.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Okogie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint,
Suns trail by 17. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. They've got Torrey Craig. Chris Paul is out there with Lee. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Lee against Maxey. Lee kicks to Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
MP finds Harden. Outside, Maxey. Gonzalez passes to Harden. Back to Gonzalez. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Suns, Torrey Craig.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers leading by 16. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Gonzalez has gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Pass to Lee from downtown, knocks down the 3 ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Embiid dishes to Harden. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Okogie. Harden against Paul. Here's Craig. That one off the back iron and out. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Okogie, the pass to Craig. And the three off target. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Gonzalez. Back to Maxey. On the wing, MP. Feeds to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on two more.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Ayton, the pass to Craig. Over to the wing. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Left side, Gonzalez. Harden outside. He's looking for MP and finds him. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
He's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection? Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Maxey kicks to MP. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Gonzalez. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Embiid. Maxey against Lee. Maxey, no good. Pass to Okogie. Pass to Ayton. To end the drought, and Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Harden finds MP. Pass to Embiid. MP trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Ayton. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Craig. The pass to Okogie. And Craig has it in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gonzalez passes to Harris. Now Gonzalez. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 5th personal
The
foul.
officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, got to play without foul.
And so he hits both. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action. I'm for it.
And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Embiid's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes it to Okogie. Harden against Paul. Over Harden. And it's Paul missing. And so MV will bring it up for Philadelphia. Deflects the pass. Harden finds MP. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Okogie missing.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Yep, it counts. Now that's 17 points for MP.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Lee outside. Paul against Harden. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside Gonzalez. Maxey in the corner. And the 76ers get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lee outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Baisley's checked in for the Suns. MV finds Embiid. Here's Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Harris passes to Gonzalez. Knocks it loose and taken away by Paul. And here they come. Here's Baisley. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. Embiid's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Kicks to Lee. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. You know, it's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole good soldier routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.